What if the Netflix of gaming, that revolutionary subscription service we've all been talking about, might actually be quietly eroding the very creativity it aims to foster? Could the future of how we play our games be putting developers in an impossible bind? For years, Xbox Game Pass has dominated conversations, promising a vast library of titles for a monthly fee, including big new releases. It sounds like a dream for players, right? But now, a respected voice from the industry's past is raising a stark warning, and it's making waves across the gaming world. Shawn Layden, a veteran and former top executive at PlayStation, recently weighed in on this very topic in a sprawling industry article. His take on Game Pass, particularly its day one release model, is going viral for good reason. He believes it poses a significant danger, drawing a striking and, frankly, a little unsettling comparison to the music industry. Think about it. Layden argues that music, these days, is essentially worthless. Artists make their money not from album sales, but from an adjacent market: touring, merchandise, live experiences. But what about games? He points out, with a rhetorical flourish, that games don't really have that touring equivalent. You can't exactly go watch a game perform live to make up for lost revenue. Layden worries that without the incentive of blockbuster sales, developers risk becoming what he calls wage slaves. You get paid to build a game, hand it over, and that's it. You don't get the huge upside, the profit sharing, or the sheer motivation that comes from creating something that truly explodes in the market. He isn't convinced it really inspires game developers to push the boundaries, to truly overextend creatively for that big hit. Now, we know there's a constant debate about Game Pass's profitability, with many saying Microsoft is just jiggery pokerengy the books. But Layden suggests we're asking the wrong question entirely. For him, the real issue isn't Microsoft's balance sheet, it's the health of the developer ecosystem. Is this model creating value for the creators? Or is it stifling the very drive that leads to groundbreaking titles? We can understand his point. When your game sales potential is intrinsically tied to a subscriber base that has already paid, does that truly encourage innovation and quality beyond a certain baseline? You might still deliver compelling products, of course. For smaller studios, guaranteed revenue from a subscription service could even be a lifeline, offering exposure they might never get otherwise. But let's be honest with ourselves. Whatever Microsoft tells us, the sheer size of its development network suggests that Game Pass alone cannot sustain it. We're already seeing this play out, as Microsoft brings more of its major titles to competitor platforms like PlayStation. That move speaks volumes about the economics at play here. So where does this leave us? Is the convenience of all-you-can-play gaming inadvertently setting up a future where the creative spark of game development diminishes? Shawn Layden has certainly thrown down a gauntlet, and while the debates will undoubtedly rage on, he has given us a lot to ponder about the long-term health of our beloved industry. What are your thoughts? Do you think Game Pass is the future or a hidden danger? Let us know what you think by sharing this episode.